Hey there, Denny here from Disney's Beach Club Resort. It's dinner time and it's time to check one of those restaurants off of the list that I've actually never been to, my hubby's never been to. Like, we have this list of Disney restaurants that we have yet to eat at. This is one of them. Cape May Cafe is a buffet. It can be found here at Disney's Beach Club Resort. It's all you care to eat, of course. And in keeping with the theming of the resort, it's seafood based. It's your beach, seaside, New England adjacent buffet. And I'm completely intrigued. I like seafood personally. So I'm very intrigued. I'm excited about the experience. And I'm excited to have it for the first time with you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, friends, so there's a little bit of everything on this buffet, so we're just going to take a look at it. This is the house salad with pears and chili cilantro dressing, which is intriguing to me. Chipotle ranch green salad, ambrosia salad with almonds and coconuts, very intriguing. And then we've got a selection of assorted fresh fruits. So we've got watermelon, grapes, pineapple. Then we've got marinated olives. Very cool. Lemon wedges, cocktail sauce, and peel and eat shrimp, which this is something that our server Jan said not to miss. She would recommend these. These are large shrimp. This is also one that she said not to miss. This is the seafood pasta salad. And then we've got a Caesar salad and croutons. You got to have croutons. We've got butter and Parker House rolls here. Skipping ahead, we've also got barbecue pork ribs, roasted lemon pepper chicken, mashed potatoes, red bliss potatoes, corn on the cob, and we've got Prince Edward Island mussels, clams, shrimp, and then we've got some Old Bay seasoning. Yay to the Old Bay being on the seafood buffet. I love that. Cocktail sauce, little baby cornbread, and then garlic herb butter. Rounding the corner, we have horseradish, onion sour cream, and their carving station, which is beef strip loin, their top sirloin, which is coffee encrusted, so I will definitely be back for that. Jan said not to miss that. We've got the kids station now here, cheese pizza, meatballs and marinara sauce, bow tie pasta. There's the aerial view. You've got some grated Parmesan, and then we've got chicken drumsticks, ketchup, and broccoli. And Jan said the broccoli is really, really good. And then, of course, what would a Disney kids buffet be without mac and cheese? Yes, I will be getting some of that. Rounding out the buffet, we've got seasonal vegetables that really look nice. Pasta of the day, which looks to be intriguing. Okay. All right, I'll be back for that. Plant-based tofu. There are plant-based options here. We've got tartar sauce. What's a seafood buffet without it? Fried clam strips, fried cod nuggets, fried shrimp, which is the last recommendation that Jan had for us. The sustainable fish is a salmon. And then the seafood chorizo chicken paella, which I will be having, and ciabatta bread. Also, in addition, we have clam chowder and Italian wedding soup. Let's take a peek. There it is. Now it's time for me to grab a plate and load it up. I'll see you back at the table. So I just got back to the table. I have gotten a selection salads, and I'm super excited. I'm going to take a bite of the seafood salad that Jan, our server, suggested as something not to miss. Here we go. So far, so good. I really like the taste of that. That's delicious. Here's a scallop from that seafood salad. Ooh. Bright and lemony. That's really nice. Okay, I agree. Jan is not steering us wrong. I gotta have more of that. So now I'm gonna have a taste of the ambrosia salad. It's a little different than the ambrosia that my mom always makes at Christmas time. It's just a little bit thicker. It's got a lot of marshmallow and fluff going on in it. And it also has coconut. So I'm gonna try that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna take a time out from the salad portion of things. My hubby has just handed me a peel and eat shrimp to try. We'll talk about me and peel and eat shrimp. Here we go. Again, Jan is telling us how to do it right. She told us not to miss the peel and eat shrimp. Those are huge shrimp, meaty, good, flavorful. That's a good peel and eat shrimp, even though I don't like to peel and eat my own shrimp.
I feel that you
Yes, Jared. The next thing we're going to have, I'm going to try another one of these salads here. It's the second on the list, and here we go. This is a salad involving chipotle, and you might think that there would be some heat. There isn't. It's really nice. You've got corn, you've got black beans going on in the salad. Yeah, I like that. And wrapped up. It's time to try the salad that intrigued me the most. It has pears involved. Any salad that's got pears going on is a personal friend of mine. And a brand new, huge bowl of this went down just as I was stepping up to the buffet. So I'm really excited. This is pears. It's also got some chili, lime, vinaigrette going on. Here we go. Okay, get it all in my mouth. Okay, that salad is okay. I wish that the lime in it was a little bit more. But so far, so good. I've landed back at the table, and I've gotten my next round of stuff. I've gotten more ambrosia. Listen, I am my mother's daughter. I love ambrosia. Even though this is a little bit more marshmallowy than Mom's is, I still love it. I gotta have my ambrosia. I've also gotten a clam. Here's a clam. I'm gonna taste a clam. Clams are not my jam. And I'm rhyming now. There it is. I'm sorry. I feel bad for having said that. A nice flavor, and not overly fishy. Well prepared. I do like a good clam chowder, which we will talk about in just a minute, because there is clam chowder on that buffet. I like that clam. I might have to get more. I've also gotten a couple of the Prince Edward Island mussels. These are ginormous mussels. If you're used to like a little teeny tiny thing, this is not little teeny and tiny. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Good taste, buttery finish, really nice. Not at all like over the top seafood in your face. I mean, it is. It's seafood. We're eating mussels here, right? This is a teenier, tinier. That one has a little bit more spice in it. So the top sirloin that Jan recommended, they are carving at the carving station 2 different variations of that top sirloin, one that is more on the medium rare side of things and one that's more on the well side of things. And if you have watched the Yachtsman Steakhouse review, you know my admission about steak and my preference for it. And so I've gotten the well version. I'm going to take a bite. Here we go. And that coffee rub, really, really nice. Of course, I am carb queen, so I had to try the little cornbread. And the Parker House roll, you know that had to be tried. Here we go. Okay, so the carbs aren't necessarily the reason why you come to Cape May Cafe, but there are other things that are, and I will enjoy those. Had some delicious things on my plate here at the buffet. It's almost dessert time. I'm going to review in total after we're done enjoying our meal. But let me just say there are some definite standouts to the meal. There are some things that I could leave them, but there are some standouts, and you and I will discuss. Dinner has wrapped up. I have found a quiet little place kind of tucked over here in the side of the courtyard just outside of the Beach Club Resort, and I thought that maybe you and I could just break down the meal that was just had. How much fun is it to try a new to you Walt Disney World restaurant? There's just, to me, in my mind, these new experiences for us big Disney parks, Disney resorts fans are just priceless. The first time you get to walk into a new to you restaurant or a brand new restaurant or experience or attraction. I mean, I think of Roundup Rodeo Barbecue that I recently got to step into for the very first time. So much fun to experience something brand new. I have countless times walked past this restaurant on my way to Beaches and Cream. Yes, because Beaches and Cream is just that good, and it's a family favorite. Literally everyone in my family loves it. Back in the day when we would walk by, I was always struck with the seafood smell. And listen, I love seafood, but my goodness, the seafood smell that would just smack you in the face as you walk by the restaurant was something that was enough of a deterrent to me to kind of go, yeah, we're moving that down the list. Like, I know I've never gone, but suddenly I don't feel like I have to. I'm so glad that we finally tried it, because really and truly the experience was incredibly enjoyable from beginning to end. I want you to be able to feel really equipped to know what this experience is going to be like, and if you should add it to your must-eat list when you're here at Walt Disney World. Number one, they serve breakfast and dinner. So at breakfast time, it is a beach bash with Minnie and some of her friends. You're not guaranteed which friends to show up, but Minnie for sure will be there. She's going to be in her beachy attire. It's going to be adorable and cute, I'm sure. It's $2 more for kids to eat at breakfast time than at dinner, because you got characters going on at breakfast that you don't have going on at dinner. So for adults, it's going to be $45 at breakfast. For kids, it's going to be $29, and then you're going to flip it at dinner. So at dinner, adults $46, kiddos are $27. Let me just say right off the bat, there is something for everyone on this buffet. Let me also say that our server, Jan, as I mentioned at the table, she did not steer us wrong. Not one note, not one bit. She knew exactly what she was talking about. I asked Jan what we shouldn't miss on the buffet. I love getting to do that. Ask the cast members. When you sit down at a restaurant, one of my greatest pieces of advice to you is to ask the cast members what they enjoy, because 9 times out of 10, they just won't steer you wrong. They'll be very honest to tell you what to make sure to hit and what you could probably miss. Jan, fantastic. She told us not to miss that seafood pasta. I cannot tell you, I got 2 servings of that seafood pasta. It was so good. Bright notes of lemon, a little bit of dill going on in there, scallops, shrimp, equally enjoyable in my book. Like this seafood salad was so good. And if you're someone who doesn't like the thought of like overly seafoody, fishy tasting seafood pasta, like I don't typically want seafood in my pasta. Like I don't want the two mixing. This pasta was fantastic. It's a cold salad. It's so good. The carbs, absolutely, you could take them or leave them. I mean, the Parker House roll was nice, but when you've got the Parker House roll appetizer that you've got next door at Ale and Compass at Disney's Yacht Club Resort, you go there and you get that, and then you tell me how you feel, because that Parker House roll appetizer is one of my favorite appetizers on Walt Disney World property. It's those jams, it's the sauces, it's the citrus butter. Have them, and please tell me. I know you're gonna love them. The peel and eat shrimp, fabulous. I don't like peeling my own shrimp. Typically I don't, because I don't want to get all messy at the table. But the shrimp are so good. The fried shrimp, friends, time out on the fried shrimp. They were excellent, lightly breaded. So sometimes, you know, Listen, I love a good popcorn shrimp where it's more breading than shrimp. Sometimes I'm okay with that. This was not that, and it was excellent. The shrimp were not overdone. A nice light batter, light fry, like you didn't even need cocktail sauce. You didn't. They were that good. Another thing not to miss is that coffee encrusted top sirloin. Excellent. I love that they gave you both well and rare options. I love when there's variety that doesn't make you feel different than everyone else, because typically there's like one, we're carving up tenderloin here, top sirloin, and this is, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. They gave us well options, so I was really happy about that. The veggies were so good. Those roasted veggies, delicious. They had a bit of a kick to them. They had some garlic going on. Oh, it was good. Really good. If you don't like seafood, there are plenty of landlubber options here. In addition to the top sirloin, you also have chicken, you have ribs, which great flavor. Those ribs, great flavor, very meaty. Clams, mussels, both good. The clams actually were really surprising to me, not overly clammy. Sometimes you can get clams and they are just like in your face, hello, I'm a clam. That's not what this was. It was actually really tasty and very enjoyable. All right, let's take a look at the buffet for desserts. We've got bread pudding with creme anglaise, coconut chia pudding, flourless chocolate Mickey domes, signature Oreo bonbons. These are Kate May's, like it says, signature bonbons. A Boston cream tart, strawberry trifle, and then a gluten and wheat-friendly chocolate cake. Vanilla cupcakes round things off, as well as an assortment of cookies. Over on the dessert side of things, you have a little bit of everything. Don't miss the signature bonbons. They are called the signature bonbons for a reason. They have an Oreo at the base, and then the rest of the mousse is flavored to be like the cream inside the Oreo. They've got that powdered coating on the outside. Delectable, really good. Sweet without being, overly so. Those Mickey domes, straight up ganache. Straight up ganache. Really good, really rich. The strawberry trifle was okay. Little layers of sponge cake. Tasted like strawberry jello, strawberry mousse going on in there as well. So, okay. That bread pudding and the creme anglaise, the two things not to miss on this dessert buffet, those signature bonbons and that bread pudding. That bread pudding was so good, so moist and yet toasty in some other parts, just like you want bread pudding to be. And then you pour that gorgeous creme anglaise all over it, and the bread pudding just swims in it. And it just gets better and better and better. So please have the bread pudding. The whole aesthetic of the restaurant itself is just all turn of the century New England charm is what it is. You'll see murals all over the wall of children and grown-ups visiting the seaside in their lovely Victorian era attire, as one did back in the day. It can get loud depending on the makeup of the parties nearest you. If you've got a party filled with kiddos next to you, like any other Walt Disney World restaurant, it's going to be louder. You're going to find Cape May Buffet right off of the lobby of Disney's Beach Club Resort. So this is the Beach Club Resort. Yacht Club is next door. And then Epcot is that away, like right next door. And of course the boardwalk. I'm staring. Listen, friends, it's about, it's 7:45 on a gorgeous evening. These are the evenings that people who live in Florida just long for. This is when we look outside, or we're outside going, this is why we moved here. It's just gorgeous. It's breezy, not at all humid. It's spring, so beautiful flowers here right in front of me, and the lights are just coming on at the boardwalk across the way. Magical, yes, it absolutely is. But you'll find Cape May Buffet right off of the lobby. Like as soon as you walk in the lobby doors, either way, if you walk in this way, maybe you've left Epcot and you've walked over here, you're going to walk right in these doors and take a jog to the left. Just turn to the left and walk about 30 feet and you'll be there at the restaurant. Same thing if you get dropped off ride share or if you've driven your own car, you'll park, walk in, and it'll be there kind of diagonally toward the back on your right hand side. Non-alcoholic beverages are included here at Cape May Buffet, so I had a soda and a cup of decaf. So the question to you is, how do you think Cape May stacks up to other non-character buffets or all-you-care-to-eat experiences here at Walt Disney World? You know, I just had dinner at Roundup Rodeo Barbecue a few weeks ago. I paid the same amount there that I paid here. Obviously, one is a seafood all-you-care-to-eat experience and one is a barbecue-based one, but there are several here on property. So please let me know down in the comments section below what your favorite non-character all-you-care-to-eat experience is here at Walt Disney World. Also, let me know, is Cape May a favorite of yours? Is it on your must-eat list? Like, I want to know where it ranks for you, if you've ever enjoyed it before, and what you liked most about it. I cannot say enough good things about the cast members, the entire team, everyone we interacted with here at Cape May, beginning with our server, Jan. Everyone was wonderful, and they're working hard in there, constantly replenishing food, constantly making sure that things are as they should be. So all in all, 2 thumbs way up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Your time is so precious, and I'm just really glad that you chose to spend a little time with me. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, you can do so at Denny_Sunderly. That's DENI_SUNDERLY. I'd love to hang out with you over there. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please consider subscribing to the channel. That would be just the best thing ever. So thanks so much for considering that. Take good care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching from Disney's Beach Club Resort on a gorgeous Florida night. Bye.